up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Katrina. How are you doing? With that being said, I'm bringing you guys some good news from Siser because they just launched their latest HTV and it's good. So a few weeks ago I already did a video, I did a demo on their new holographic one. Go ahead and check that one out. They had some amazing colors and I gave you guys a sneak peek of the new one that was coming out, of the next one that was coming out. So this is their Holographic Eclipse. It comes in 3 different colors. I'll show you guys up close. They have the greenery, which I didn't even realize it at the time, but it might not be. People were saying Mary Jane in the comments because when I showed it up close, it reflected, looked like something, you know what, all right? But I might press this one today. We'll see. And then they have the Peace and Love, and then they have a snakeskin one. It's holographic. It has a matte base, but it has a high gloss finish. So it reflects and changes colors in the light, and it has all these different patterns on the inside. It's so dope. I really can't wait to press it. So this can be pressed on cotton, polyester, cotton poly blends, pretty much any fabric. And they come in different size widths and lengths, and you can get it at Heat Transfer Warehouse and other places where HTV is sold. So for today, I'm going to be using my desktop cutter, the Siser Juliet. A lot of people still not sure what this machine is. This is the latest desktop cutter from Siser. Love it. And they have a bigger one called the Romeo. I'll have it linked down below in the description box as well. Of course, I'm going to be using my brand new latest edition, the Hotronix, my Fusion IQ. And for today's blanks, everyone is always asking me what blanks do I use. So, you know, sometimes I change it up depending upon, you know, what I'm doing. But I just got my hands on some new blanks from Super Soft. So I'm pressing something for my son. Hope this shirt can fit him. It's a size extra large. So I'm doing something for him, and the design that I'm going to do with the snakeskin, oh, it's going to match him really well. So he's excited to see. I told him I got in some new HTV. My son knows all about this stuff. So if you don't know my son, I used to have him in like all the previous videos, but he's a teenager now. He's getting on my nerves, and this design is going to be perfect for him. But I'm using the Super Soft blanks. They're really soft, guys. These are wholesale blanks. Tearaway tags. They have great quality. So I'm not sure if I'm going to press a crew neck or I'm going to press the a t-shirt for me. But they have 3 different patterns. I know I'm going to press 2. I'm not sure about that greenery one. I don't know. It's Holy Week. I don't know. But I think I want to press it because I want to see how it looks. It could just be like spring leaves. That's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with spring leaves, okay? So we're not going to go with the Mary Jane vibe, but we'll see once it presses. So if you want to try these awesome blanks, they are really soft. I modeled them and everything. I have a whole video showing you guys all about their blanks. You can get 10% off your first order. So the link is down below in the description box. Now to get the best prices, of course, you'll need a wholesale license. So on their website, you can purchase with or without a wholesale license. So all the information for all the products that I'm going to be using today will be down below in the description box. This is going to be a really fun video. I'm going back to the basics, guys, and we're cutting and weeding some HTV. So I'm not going to show the screen today just because I want to keep the video as short as possible, but I have plenty past tutorials on cutting and weeding in the software. And I know a lot of people don't have the Juliet, so I'm using Leonardo Design Studio. Pretty much the same thing, just like Cricut. All right, so I'm just going to be uploading my images that I got from Creative Fabrica. All of my images, artwork, SVGs that I'm using in today's project, I got from Creative Fabrica. I'll have it linked down below in the description box as well. So I'm just uploading them out and I'm just cutting them out using the holographic setting. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and cut out this brand new Holographic Eclipse HTV from Siser so we can see how it reflects. Let's go. So I'm going to do my son's design at 9 inches wide, and then I'll do mine. Mine should be about 9.5. So I'll do mine at 9.5 inches wide. All right. All right, so I'm going to be using my Hotronix. This is my latest heat press, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it on up top. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one heated up so that way we can start to press our design. So I'm setting this to 305. 305, it says medium pressure, so it's at a 6, so that should be good. And it says 10 to 15 seconds. Let's do 12 because it says 10 to 15 seconds. We'll leave it at 13. And then it's gonna go to 2, that's 10 seconds. for like the final press. All right, so we're gonna let that heat up. And this heat press lets me know that I have 17 minutes until I get to the desired temperature that I set. All right, so I'm gonna open up the Siser Juliet. And for my sons, again, I'm gonna be using the snake skin. You wanna cut your design mirrored. So you're gonna put the glossy side face down on the mat. Face down on the mat. Make sure I line this up good. My mat is not that sticky anymore, so we're gonna pray it holds in place. Okay, you wanna make sure you mirror your design. Mirror your design, and I'm probably gonna need to add a little bit of tape on here. So let me go do that really quick. So I'm just putting a small piece at the top. Okay, and again, you can load this machine from the front or from the rear. So I have my cut settings on the holographic. It's already grayed out. Cut settings is at speed of 10 and the force of 15. So of course I'm going to do a test cut because it's the very first one. There's a little t-shirt button right here that allows you to do a test cut. So I'm going to go back. My nails be... So I'm gonna hit the t-shirt button just to make sure that cuts perfectly. I took the force up to 20 because I didn't see anything the first time, so let's see if we see it now. This is thick. I still don't see nothing, y'all. Now I finally see something. It's kind of hard to see, so I saw it. Let me see if I can do this with one hand while I'm holding the camera. Let's see how it cut. That was on 25. Up. I'm doing it with one hand, so I can't even really see all the cut lines, but hold on. Okay, the first one is cutting. This thing is cutting so fast, so fast. And I could have took the speed up. I just left it on the speed of 10. All right, this one is finished. I'm gonna take it out the front. All right, so I'm gonna see how well this cut. All right, so moment of truth. Let's see how well it weeds. And you should be able to see those colors. That was the little test cut that I did right over there. I am praying. I don't see anything yet. I think it's up there. It's a circle. Y'all see that? Little snake print. Snake skin. There we go. I think it did it. I was just nervous at first. Here we go. This had some stuff on the inside. So let's see. Okay. It's weeding really easy, but because this is my first time weeding it, and I'm just being careful of where everything is. I'm just taking my time, but it's coming up really easy. So far, everything is weeding perfectly. All right, I just had to get like a good, I guess, starting point. So these are the two pieces. I'm going to do the front first, see what colors pop, and then I'll see what color I'm gonna layer with the back. This should be really nice. I know my son is gonna love this. All right, so this is my Hotronix. I'm actually gonna do the swing away feature. I like the swing away better. But I think there's like a little, you know, incline in my garage. So my swing away keeps swinging back to me. So I gotta figure something out because I can't be having it come back to me. And I still have to get the bottom flattened so that way the non-slip cover, so that way it's easier to thread. I don't like threading it with just this because it's, you know, the rubber mat doesn't make it go on smooth. So I'm just gonna pre-press this for just 3 seconds to get the moisture out. Again, we're gonna be pressing this at 305 degrees. All right, so I have the first piece. I folded it in half just so I can get like my center line, because I definitely wanna make sure that the word is straight. And then I have my T-square ruler. A lot of you are always asking me still where I get this from, and I've said it so many times. Heat Press Nation. I have a specific dedicated video where I show and tell where I get everything from. So I don't like saying the same things in every video because people who've watched a lot of my videos, they kind of get annoyed when I repeat, you know, certain information. So this is a T-square ruler from Heat Press Nation. The link is down below in the description box. And even if I don't say something, guys, always check the links in the description box. 9 times out of 10, if it's something that I bought and I know if it's something that you can use, it's in the video. It's in the description box. So I'm going to cover with a Teflon sheet. And now we're going to press this for 13 seconds. Again, you can press this anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds, medium pressure. And of course, this is a manual heat press. So this is a cold peel. I'm going to let this cool down. I'm going to transfer it and lay it face down on my counter. So I have it just cooling off on the counter. Give it a few seconds. I can already see it shining. I can already see it shining. All right, here we go. Let's check out this vinyl. Going to peel it back. This is a really soft shirt. And ooh. Just want to be, because the shirt stretches. Okay. Look at that. I really like it. Let's take a closer look up close. Do y'all see? Oh yeah, baby. Do y'all see that? The light, of course, makes it change colors. I am loving this. Loving this. All right, so now I think I'm gonna put like a blue on here. I'm gonna put a blue for the back because the blue shirt, so that's a look dope. I see like light color blues in here. So yeah, we're gonna try out the blue. So I have most of my HTV, not all, just most of them on here. I'm just gonna look for some blues because I still have some upstairs. Let's just use this blue, or should I use the royal blue? I think I'm gonna use this blue just to see. It might pop on that shirt, or either this one. I think either one of them will do good. So let's take it over and let's see. So I can see it better in the phone, and I think you guys, so you see those blues? There's some yellows in here too. Oh my goodness, this is like so gorgeous. I can see like both color blues in here, but I think I like the way this blue matches with the shirt. So we're gonna do this blue. My son is going to love this. And now we're gonna press the back side. Okay, so it's gonna go like that. And I'm just going to make sure this is straight. Picking that up. Okay, cold peel, let it cool down. I'm just holding the shirt because the shirt is soft and I don't want to stretch it. All right, so now that I have my 13, now I'm gonna layer and fit this inside. Hopefully I can see it. Oh, it's so sticky. It's so sticky. So I'm gonna cut around this as much as possible, just so I don't get those press lines onto that holographic. Otherwise I'll get like a thick press line, and I don't really want that. I'm still gonna get a small one, but I'm gonna get less. Okay, so now I gotta fit this in. I gotta fit this in perfectly. And this is where you can mess up if you don't do it right. Me trying to see everything. The end. All right, so I'm gonna go with this, praying that everything is good. All right, so this is HTV. So we're gonna press this. Okay, so we're at 3:12, 10 seconds. Here we go. Oops. And let's see. Now I'm hoping that this doesn't mess up. So let's see. Maybe I should wait. I'm just gonna give it a few seconds to let that other one cool down. Because Siser Easy Weed is a cold or a hot peel. And look at that. Look at that. I believe I got it in there perfectly. I think I got it in there perfectly, guys. My son is going to love that. Look at that. Got his name on the back with his age. And of course, we have this in the front. This camera is not doing the holographic justice. So I'm going to do the lash reveal with my phone camera, with my iPhone, because it just reflects way better. But I'm going to go ahead and press one more so that way you can see. And then I'll zoom in up close so that way you can really see the details in the HTV. But I'm loving this. These lights in the ceiling are driving me crazy. I am so sorry. Seems like some days is worse than others, but today is like really reflecting. So it might be the HTV as well. But nevertheless, I'm gonna use the next one, and I'm gonna use the Eclipse, I'm gonna use the Holographic Eclipse Greenery. And I am really hoping that this is not weed, but I am going to try this one out. I'm gonna use the super soft mustard color. So I'm gonna use the Holographic Eclipse, the greenery color, and I am hoping that this is not you know what. So I'm gonna try this one and see how well it does. I really like the way the snakeskin turned out, and I like the way I paired it with the regular vinyl. But I want to see, I don't want to do black on black. So I'm putting on the super soft gold crew neck or mustard crew neck. So I don't want to use black vinyl on black vinyl. So I thought I would use glitter, and this is the dark walnut. I know this color goes really well with the crew neck with this color, but will it pop with this? We're testing out today. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna cut them out. You guys already know the settings that I use for this. This is just regular glitter, both Siser products. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut it out with the Juliet, skip to it, and then we're gonna hit back to the heat press machine. All right, so I have my two pieces. This is the holographic, this is the glitter. So I'm just gonna go ahead, pre-press this, take the moisture out, 3 seconds, get that out. If you're just starting out and you want your center line, you can, as always, fold the garment in half. So I'm just gonna put like a little bend in here so that way I can get the center line for this. And I'm going to put this right on here. All right, so we're gonna press this. Now we're gonna bring this. I got it on 12 seconds. I'll probably just press it at 10 seconds. 305 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, this is again a cold peel. So I'm gonna let this cool off. All right, we're gonna bring this back. Here we go. I can already see the little leaves in there. And now I'm gonna layer this on top of it, right here. So we're gonna just put this on top, just like so. Now the Siser glitter is normally pressed at 320, but I'm pressing it at 310 just because I don't wanna go too high with the holographic. So I'm at 312, so I'm just gonna go ahead and press that. And here we go. Pressing down. I do give it a final press, so that should be fine. This is a warm peel, so we're gonna let this cool down as well. All right, and here we go with the glitter. Comes off perfectly. I really like the contrast. It's subtle, but I got a lot of sparkle and a lot of glitter going on. So let's get a closer look. This almost looks like it's brown as well. Doesn't even look like it's black when it's up to this one. And here's a closer look. So when we go in close to the mother, you can see all the details of the greenery. And then of course we got the glitter at the bottom just sparkling. But this is the holographic. Let's move it and angle it, because when you move it in the light, it just reflects. So this is the second one I did. This is the greenery, and the other one is just the same exact thing, but just with peace and love symbols on the inside. Final look. Really, really love this HTV. I wasn't sure how it was gonna come out up close. I'm using different cameras, so that's why, you know, sometimes it might reflect better in one camera than the other. But now I'm using my Sony camera. The other time I was using my iPhone. But this is the final look. Again, this one was double-sided. Can't wait to give this to my son. I'm gonna give this to him tonight to see what he says, what he thinks. And I would love to know what you guys think as well. And here are the names again for your reference, so that way you can look them up online. This is the names of the Holographic Eclipse, Snakeskin, Peace and Love, and Greenery. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you're going to try this new Siser HTV, the holographic. I really love it. I really like it. They need to come out with a few more patterns, But of course, everything that I used in today's video will be linked down below. And of course, I couldn't do it without my Siser Juliet. I love this desktop cutter. So that's it, guys. It's a wrap. I will see you guys in the next one. As always, keep pressing, always moving grace, and I will see you guys next time. See you later. Love you. Bye.